Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
A very warm welcome in the first module of week 5 of the course Roadmap for Patent Creation, titled Types of Patent. In this module, we will be discussing what are the different types of patent. We have seen types as product patent, process patent in one of the earlier modules. There are other types as utility patent, design patent, plant patent. But these types you will not find in India, as in India we do not have utility patent system. With reference to design and plant patent, we have a separate acts. For example, instead of plant patent, we have a separate act as a Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Right Act. And for industrial patent, as we do not have that thing, industrial patent system, we have a separate act, that is a Industrial Designs Act. So, these are the two acts dedicated for the protection of plant varieties and industrial design. So, you will not find plant patent or industrial design patent, design patent in India. In USA, under patent system only, plant and designs are protected. So, this is just to give you some broad idea about differences in the patent system in India and USA. Considering the Indian patent system, we have only two types of patent, as product patent and a process patent. So, only two types as a product and process patent. Now, moving further, you will come across various types under these two broad categories, that is, we have the broad categories like a product and process patent, but under that you will find a different categories. What are these? Ordinary patent, divisional patent, conventional patent, then international patent, national phase patent, cognate patent, and then there is a patent of addition. Now, let us check one by one what these types are. So, we will start with a ordinary patent. What is the meaning of ordinary patent? Ordinary patent is a normal patent which any applicant can file in the patent office as per the jurisdiction. It may be provisional patent or it may be a complete patent. What is the meaning of provisional patent and what is the meaning of complete patent or complete specification? So, provisional patent is the patent where applicants submit the application without the claim parts. Now, we are aware about the what are the parts of the patent. Now, here whenever applicant is still working on invention, but he or she is sure that he or she will complete the work within a stipulated period of time, then in such case, to secure the priority, provisional patent is filed. So, here that what is the time limit, that details we will see when we are seeing the patent filing system in India. So, we will see that what is the time for that provisional patent, then at what time you should complete or file the complete specification, that we will see. But provisional patent is filed when we are not completed the research, but we are sure about the deadline or some timeline that okay, by this time we are able to finish our research. Okay. After provisional patent filing, applicant has to file a complete specification. Now, this complete specification follow the complete structure or anatomy of a patent, which we have already discussed in the earlier module. So, everything along with claims will be there in the complete specification, but in provisional you will not find the claim part. So, if anyone is filing this provisional or a complete patent, it is generally called as a ordinary patent. So, this is what the ordinary patent, normal patent, it may be a provisional or a complete. Next is a divisional patent. What is the meaning of it? One of the major rule of the patent is unity of invention. What is the meaning of that? Unity of invention means In that, one patent will claim only one invention. So, if we are dealing with one patent, then that one patent will deal with only one invention. That is the rule. Now, if while drafting applicant put together more than one inventions, then examiner will ask you or examiner will request you through the first examination request that divide this patent, because it is not following the rule of patent, that is a unity of invention. So, this is what the divisional patent application is. Now, question is then for that divisional patent, what will be the priority date? We know what is the priority date is. Do you remember? It is the date when the patent is filed first time. Now, what is the first time? You will say patent will be filed only in first time. No. You will say patent will filed in the first time, but what happens if you are filing the patent in more than one country? So, if you have a plan to file patent in various countries, then there will be more than one application date or a patent filing date. So, for a single patent, if you enter into 20 countries, so you will have a 20 application date or 20 filing date, right? Then which is a priority date? So, in this case, the date on which you file the patent first time, that probably or mostly it will be your national whatever the sovereign is there or country is there where you are living, that is generally the priority country, and the date on which you have filed that patent first time, that is a priority date for your patent. And from that time, that is that filing date, first filing date, the life of patent is counted. What is the life of patent? 20 years. Okay. So, we were talking about the divisional patent. In this case, applicant have to divide the patent, and one will act as a parent patent and the other is the what we can say the dependent on that parent patent. Now, applicant himself also do this division and claim the priority from the parent patent. So, this is what the divisional patent is. Now, to follow what? To follow the rule, that is a unity of invention. Now, next third type, that is a conventional patent application. So, what is it now? Under Paris Convention, so there are so many conventions, so many treaties related to IPR, right? So, one of them is a Paris Convention. According to this Paris Convention, there is a one clause in that it says that the members who are the members of the Paris Convention will get the same treatment as the citizen of that country with reference to patent prosecution. We are talking about only a patent or IPR. So, what is the meaning of that same treatment? How the system of conventional patent filing works? Let us check. So, as an Indian citizen, your priority country generally will be India. You have already discussed that. So, as per jurisdiction, you will file the patent in Indian Patent Office. Maybe that 4 patent offices are there. Accordingly, you will file the patent. Now, if you want to get the patent in other countries which are members of a Paris Convention, then you have to file the patent in those patent offices within 12 months. So, again the timeline is very, very important. 1 day delay, rather 1 hour delay also does not allow you to take the benefit of the system. With this system, you get a 12 months time to file patent in other patent offices. So, what is the meaning of that? So, if suppose anyone have filed patent, suppose 1st January 2019, he has filed the patent, then that person will have, that applicant will have 12 months, that is the timeline of the 31st December is the timeline. So, within that 12 months, the person has to file the patent in the countries where he or she feel that there is a market. So, anyone can decide on the probable market in other countries and file the patent. So, I elaborate the example. You filed a patent in India on the 1st January. You realize that you have a potential market along with the India in United States, then in Europe and in Africa. Then you have the you know that you have a 12 months timeline. So, the deadline for you to file the conventional application will be 31st December 2019. So, total 12 months are in your hand to decide and file the patent in these patent offices. So, you will get the benefit of securing your priority. So, with this you are securing the priority and you are getting the same treatment as a citizen of that country. So, what is the meaning of that? The meaning is that if any US citizen files a patent in the USA patent office, whatever the rules, regulation, procedures he has to follow, the same rules, procedures the other nationals, maybe Indian national, maybe Bangladesh, maybe Pakistan, maybe Bhutan, any country national will be there. Those who are the members of a Paris Convention and they file the patent in the USA, they will get the same treatment as if they are the nationals of the USA. So, this is what the meaning of the national of that country. Now, so you got the third type, that is a conventional patent application, which is because of the Paris Convention we are getting the benefit of this. The next, that is a fourth type, is a international patent. Now, what is the meaning of this? We have already said that there is no world patent. Then now here we are saying that is a international patent. So, what is this? Please note, this international patent is the system. You are not getting any international patent through this by filing that international patent application. Remember, this is the system and this system is governed by WIPO. We know what is WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization. So, WIPO facilitates this international patent application. So, this is a very easy patent filing system by which, by filing the international patent application through WIPO, it becomes easier for us to file the patent in many countries. And along with that, means the benefit, that easy filing benefit is there, but along with that you get a extended timeline. What is the meaning of that extended timeline? I am talking it in comparison to conventional patent system. In conventional patent system, you are getting 12 months time window. Here in PCT system, you are getting the timeline of 30 or in some cases 31 months. So, in India, the timeline it is a 31 months. So, if any USA national, if he has filed the patent in USA and if he has to file the patent in India through PCT system, he have a timeline of a 31 months, not a 30 months, 31 months. So, this is the system which gives you additional 18 months than the conventional patent system. So, suppose we will take an example. You file a patent in India. As an Indian national, you have filed patent in say Mumbai Patent Office on 1st January. Now, you can now get the time of 30 months if you file the PCT. So, again one more important point I should note here, we should note here, that when you want to use this PCT system, you have to file the PCT application within 12 months. So, understand this thing. For the international patent filing system to avail the facility, you have got this 30 months or 31 months, that is fine. But to get that facility, you are filing a PCT application. So, is there a timeline for that PCT application? Yes, it is a 12 months. So, within 12 months from the priority date, we have to file the PCT application, and that PCT filing is very easy. It is what we can say, it is not so costly. Sitting here in your home using your computer, you can easily file the PCT system. So, system is very streamlined and you can avail this facility. So, once you file this PCT, everything is online, that fee transaction is also online. So, system is well settled, perfect. So, you can file that PCT application and you can take the benefit of that international patent application filing system. So, suppose now if you have filed a patent in India on 1st January 2019. So, you have to file that PCT application by 31st December 2019. And if you do that thing, how much time you get for the national phase entry, or how much time you have now to go to the individual patent offices in other countries. So, you can just calculate 12 months, that will be from January 2019 to the December 2019, 12 months, plus next 12 months, that is a 2020 year completely. So, that 12 plus 12, that is a total 24, and plus 6 months. So, that will be 30th June 2021. So, you have a pretty long time, and then that you get that time, and you can then decide in that 30 months in which countries you have to enter. You can manage your funds, because when you are filing the patent in different countries, you have to give the statutory fees and you have to pay the fees of attorneys also. So, you can manage your funds and you can understand, okay, where is my market, and you can optimize that thing, and then you can file the your national phase applications accordingly. So, this is what the international patent filing system. So, that we have seen that it is a through PCT, that you are doing all this through PCT. What is that? PCT is a Patent Cooperation Treaty. So, we will see this PCT system in detail in one of the modules. Okay. So, we have dedicated one complete module on the PCT. Now, there are, I have already cited you the various benefits of that PCT system. Okay. Now, the next is, that is after this international patents patent type, we will just see the next, that is a national phase patent. Now, what is that national phase patent? So, once you file this PCT application, you have understood that either at the end of 30th month or the 31st month, you have to enter into the particular nation, that is patent office, where you want to file a patent. Now, as already I have told you that PCT gives you a easy way of filing along with an extended timeline. You have to file the patent in the country offices as per your planning. This filing you have to finish by the deadline, that is a 30 months or a 31st month. Again, remember, patent system follows a strict deadlines. If you miss the date, you completely lose on the opportunity. There are various ways to if you miss some deadlines and all that thing, there are some ways, but that may cost you the financially, that will you have to give more, what we can see, you have to spend more money for the same task, that is a one loss. Second loss may be that there is a, you have to lose the priority also. So, to avoid that thing, because sometimes if you lose the priority, somebody might have already filed that patent and probably you will lose completely the benefits of your patent. So, you have to be strict and you have to be very careful about the deadlines. We will not go in details that how you have to manage that, if you do some mistakes like this and if you miss some deadlines, how you can manage that. We will not go in details of that here, but remember that do not miss the deadlines if you are filing the PCT application or any patent related activity. If you are doing all this prosecution or related to patent is always a time bound. Okay. So, this is a national phase, that is before 30 or before 31st month you are filing the patent in that particular patent offices, that is called as a national phase patent. Okay. Moving further, the cognate patent. Now, this is very interesting patent to look. Let us check what it is. Now, suppose you are working on one project, you are doing research, you are a student or you are a scientist and you are working on one project. You know, for securing priority is a, you are filing the patent, means first to file, you remember this rule, and priority is a very important when we are considering the patent everywhere in the world. So, what one can do, that if she or he can find some interesting output through the research. So, what the researcher or a scientist can do, that they can file the more than one provisionals. So, suppose we will take an example. You have started your work on a 1st January 2019. On 31st March some very interesting output came out of your research and you thought, okay, you have already gone through the earlier modules. So, now you know what is the criteria of patent and you found, okay, this is the potential patent and I am able to finish off the all specifications related to this patent within next 12 months. If that much understanding is there with you, what you can do? Immediately you can file the provisional patent. Okay. So, you have filed the provisional patent related to that particular invention, potential invention you have judged after seeing that module. Okay. You have seen that all these criteria and you have judged that thing. Now, you have continued the work. Suppose on 18th May, next something important outcome you receive out of your research. Okay. Now, again you will just apply all criteria of patent and if you get that assurance, okay, this is what the potential patent is, you can file the next provisional. So, you have filed the second provisional application. Suppose you have continued the work and suppose on 20th August, you have found something very interesting output, that is a third output you have received of your research, you can file the third patent application, that is a provisional patent you can file. So, you have up to the time you have filed 3 provisional patent applications based on that your work and you have judged, okay, these are the potential patent. Now, suppose moving further on 13th October, right, you come up with something very new in your research and you find that, okay, this is also a potential patent. Okay. So, now you have remembered the unity of invention rule, you have followed the criteria which are there for the patent and based on that you have done the judgments and based on that you have done the total 4 provisional patents you have filed, okay, within that year. Now, what you have to do? Obviously, after every provisional you have to file the complete. Now, you know that it is a related patent. You have understood that, okay, unity of invention is not hampering. So, what you have to do now? You have to file a single complete specification before 31st December. You have started on 1st January, you have filed first application say 31st March. So, you have a 12 months and after suppose till 31st March 2020, that is a deadline for you because you have filed it on the 31st March, or although you have started your research on 1st January, your first provisional is on 31st March. So, you have a 12 months timeline. So, your 12 months timeline ends on the 31st March 2020. Okay. So, before that deadline you have to file a complete specification including all these 4 provisional applications. Okay. And this application will be called as a cognate application. Now, in this case the application date of the first patent, which is that say 31st March. So, that 31st March will be the priority date for your patent and your that life of patent will start from that 31st March 2019. So, you have secured the priority, then you have kept on adding the things and the unity of invention is not hampered, all 4 inventions are related to each other and obviously you have kept the broad scope in the first patent only. So, it was possible to keep on adding the further additions or whatever the new I should not say discovery, new inventions whatever you have done in the next 3 stages. Okay. So, you have done this all things and you have now the complete specification filed. So, this is called as a cognate patent application. And remember, provisional patent filing is very easy, you yourself can do that, only you have to give a statutory fee. If you have you are an individual, you have to just give a 1750 rupees only, that is the only statutory fee. You can do it online and you can do this provisional patent filing very easily and you can secure the priority of your invention. So, this is what the cognate application is. Now, provisional patent filing, only thing is that when you are doing a complete specification, remember that you will take a help of a attorney or expert because the claim drafting is a skillful thing. Otherwise, provisional patent filing you yourself can do that thing. Okay. So, okay, this is about the cognate. This multiple provisional filing provided you the benefit and it helped you to secure the priority. Remember, in the world, you are not the only working on that specific problem or the project. At a time, probably 10 people, 10 scientists might be working on that, and therefore, this securing priority is important, and therefore, this cognate application have that important, so that you can keep on filing the provisional patent, and then obviously, you should have the you should be careful that within 12 months you are able to file the complete specification. So, this is about the cognate patent application. Now, the next one, that is a last one, that is a patent of addition. And what is this patent of addition? Now, this is an invention which is related to your parent patent. Okay. So, you have already filed patent, you have already got that priority date, one patent you have already filed. So, you have mentioned something in that parent patent, and further when working on the same problem, you invent something. So, you can file the another patent. That another patent is called as a patent of addition. Now, when you are filing the patent of addition, you can give the reference of your parent patent. You can give, rather you have to give to secure the priority. So, if you give the reference of that parent patent, and if you mention that okay, this is in continuation of that parent patent, then you can get the priority date of that parent patent. Okay. So, this is what the patent of addition is. So, to summarize, we have seen the types as, already we have seen the type as product patent, process patent, and within these two broad categories we can have ordinary patent, it may be provisional or it may be a complete, divisional patent, then there will be a conventional patent, then there will be a international patent, then national phase patent, cognate patent, and the patent of addition. Okay. So, these are what we can say the types of the patent. Now, here one interesting video you can just go through and relax. Okay.
Why do patents matter? Patents are critically important in many kinds of businesses, particularly businesses that rely on technology and innovation for effective competition with others in their industry. The evolution of products in these types of industries tends to be so rapid and perpetual that it can be quite challenging just to keep up with the momentous progression, much less protect the ingenuity in a timely manner along the way. But the timely procurement of the protection a patent offers can provide businesses with 5 major benefits. First and foremost, patents enable limited monopolies for their owners. These monopolies often allow a company a quiet period of up to 2 decades or so to reap the exclusive benefits of resources invested in research and product development. A second benefit of patents is that patents protect the invention from unexpectedly leaving the business. Like a ball and chain tethered to the technology, the patent prevents ex-employees, customers, and competitors from taking the innovation and marketing their own competing products. Third, patents provide a tangible measure of research and product development output. Patents allow companies to keep score of how effectively their research efforts are producing innovative ideas and provide an excellent way of memorializing and organizing these inventions. Fourth, patents provide a business in a competitive industry with a defensive bargaining chip to exchange in the event that the business finds itself the target of someone else's patent. This is often referred to as the defensive use of patents. Since patent owners may completely exclude others from practicing their inventions, the mere payment of money to a patent owner may not be sufficient to enable an infringer to stay in business. Often the threat of a patent counterclaim and the resulting exchange of patent rights is the only way that aggressive competitors can coexist. Without patents, operating a technology business in a crowded market is akin to swimming in a shark tank with a nosebleed. Finally, patents allow sophisticated entrepreneurs and businesses to exercise offensive control over their markets. With well-planned patent filings, a company may be able to control its own destiny and greatly impact the future of its competitors. This process, called strategic patenting, looks at a company's product plans as well as the product roadmaps and patent portfolios of key competitors. For examining the company's own product plans, The initial questions asked in this process may include: what are the key technologies needed to extend current products into the future? How can we control these technologies and prevent others from hijacking our roadmap? And where can we get missing technologies needed to extend the product plan?
So, moving further, we have seen what are the different types of patent, total 7 types we have seen. Now, can we list what you can patent? We know criteria for patent. Based on this, you have some guess, right? You can guess what exactly you can patent. So, we know product patent and a process patent, and we have mentioned this 7 types. So, probably you can guess what exactly you can patent. We will list down these different types or different things which you can patent. So, it can be process or method, it can be a machine or apparatus. So, when we are talking about a process or when we are talking about a machine, it can be a parts of machine, it can be a parts of that apparatus, automobile industry, that spare parts are there. So, you can think widely accordingly. Then article of manufacture, composition of matter. So, if medical composition is there or if some chemical related any composition is there, if you are a chemical engineer, if you are a chemist, if some formula you design, then that can be patented. Then any physical mixtures are there, or above that anything above whatever we have mentioned, if you have done improvements, because incremental changes if you have done, and we have already seen that incremental changes is there, and if there are the substantial, what we can say, the benefits are there, either economic benefit or the effect benefits are there, obviously you can patent that thing. So, this is what machine, process, article, composition and the improvements in that you can patent. Okay. So, I guess this video complete module have given you a clear picture now about what can be patented and what are the different types of patent. So, fine, with this we come to the end of this session. See you in the next session, where we will see what is the patent filing procedure in India. See you in the next session. Thank you.